Hey y'all, so I'm doing map conferencing today, so I can't really go over the lesson because it just takes too much time. So I'm going to do a video and I'm going to let you guys watch it and make sure you take the notes. So this is our calendar for the year. We're doing Hoy Bucks today. We're doing Hoy Bucks tomorrow. Then there's no school Friday, and so that's no school tomorrow, and there's no school Monday. And then we have direct variation when we get back, point slope form, and then homecoming, which is a half day. And then we get back to our regular work week. So let's be excited. Okay, so this is the essential question from last time. This is the answer. I'm not going to dwell on this too much. I'll post the slides and the video. So if you need to pause and record it, that's all up to you. Table of contents are here below. 1920, 10.4, and 10.5. Topic is Hoy Bucks. So Hoy Bucks. So today you'll learn what Hoy Bucks is. So we know that this is going to be an undefined slope because it's straight up and down. It has repeating x values. So it's going to be x equals 3. That's the equation. And then this other one is a horizontal slope. So it's going to be straight across, same y values. So our equation is going to be y equals -4. And I'm going to show you guys how to quickly identify it and write equations from it. Oh, ignore that. All right, so slideshow, make it nice and big so you can see. All right, so here, horizontal, which is straight across. It's like a horizon, like the sun rising, kind of like the Lion King. That's the movie I was thinking about. You know how it starts and the sun rising, horizon. Very good. You can draw that picture. I think it's super cute. So when it's horizontal line, that means it's straight across, just like this. And that means it has a zero slope. And then the equation is y equals whatever the y value is. Okay, so whatever the y-intercept is, whatever that y value is, that'll be the equation. Then we have a vertical line, which is straight up and down. It's kind of like the vertebrae in your back. That's an ugly back, but that's supposed to be a back. But anyway, the vertebrae in the back is straight up and down. So when you think about vertical, think about your vertebrae, which is straight up and down. It's that big bone in your back. You never want anything to happen to it. It's detrimental. Okay? You have an undefined slope. It's straight up and down, and it's x equals whatever that number is. Okay? So those are your few things. I'm going to click through. Horizontal, vertical line. Okay. So now we're going to go through some word problems so you can see what it is. So what is the equation of the line that passes through -4 and 1 and has a horizontal line? So the thing I'm going to think about is Hoy. Hoy. H-O-and-Y. I know that it's horizontal, so it's going to be straight across. Okay. Because it has a slope of 0, and it tells me that right there. And so I'm going to look at the y value, and my equation is going to be y equals 1. All right. What is the equation of the line that passes through points 2 and 3? So this is going to be a undefined slope. Okay. So for that, I'm going to be using vertical. Okay. Bucks. V-U-X. It's going to be a vertical line, so it's going to be straight up and down. The slope is going to be undefined, and it's going to be x equals whatever the x value is, which is right here, so x equals 2. And that is going to be our equation. So that is how you do problems like this. That's basically what we're going to be doing today. Okay? So take your time, write it down. I'm going to clear this out, and I'm going to click through because y'all have calculators. So we just be Hoy, and then y equals 1. And then this would be bucks, and then be x equals 2. I almost messed up. See, very clickable. You'll be able to click through, but yeah. All right, so here, now we have a graph. What's the slope of the equation of the line? So it says you try, but Mrs. Galvan is soft like summer butter, so I'm going to go over all of them. So what is the slope of the equation of the line? So this one is a horizontal line, just like the sun. I can draw the sun on it. this is going to be horizontal, like the horizon. Slope would be 0, and it'd be y equals. So now I'm going to see this point. I'm going to put it here just because I can see it, and I know that this is going to be 1, 2, 3. X value is 3, and y value is 2. So this is going to be y equals 2, and my slope is going to be 0. Yay! This is vertical like your back, the vertebrae, which is straight up and down. So I'm going to find a point line. I usually use the y-intercept, the x-intercept, but I didn't use it here because my son was covering it. But if I have an x-intercept, I'm going to use it. So this is going to be -2 and 0. Okay? This is also going to be -2 and 1, -2 and 3, -2 and 4, -2 and 5. We have that repeating x, so that means it has no slope. It's not a function. So this is going to be books. Vertical, undefined slope. So I'm going to put a U for undefined. And my equation is going to be x equals -2. Yay, spear fingers. Okay, so if you guys want to write this down, you can. I am going to click through, and I'm going to move on to the next one. Okay, make sure you guys get these answers. So we know this is going to be Hoy. Slope 0 equation y equals 2. This is going to be bucks because it's vertical. Okay, vertical slope undefined, and x equals -2. Y'all are so smart. Okay, next. Oh my God, we're going to have to do some work. Okay, so what is the slope of the equation of a line that is perpendicular? This word perpendicular. When I see this word perpendicular, I know that it's going to be like an intersection. It's going to be like a cross, okay? To the x-axis passing through the point -1. Okay, so it's perpendicular to the x-axis. Here is the x-axis. And so it's going to be perpendicular. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to identify -1 and 2. That's going to be here. And it's going to go straight up and down because it's perpendicular to the x-axis. That means it's going to cross. I can't draw a straight line. So that's what this line is going to look like. So now I know it's a vertical line. It's going to be undefined. So undefined. You can spell it out if you want to. If you want to, it's okay. And then it's a buck, so it's going to be x equals, what's the x value here? -1. And that was a very long bell. All right, next. Example 4. What is the slope of an equation line that is parallel to the x-axis? So I'm going to have to erase this. Now it has to be parallel to the x-axis. So if it's parallel, it's going to be like the railroad tracks because railroad tracks are parallel. And since this line is going this way, I'm going to have it going this way. And it says it was going to pass through 5 and 8. Now I don't have 5 and 8. That will be all the way up here. Ooh, too far. So I'm just going to make a phantom one. Okay. So now because it's horizontal, I can draw a sun in it. I'm going to do Hoy. Horizontal, straight across. Slope is 0. And it's going to be y equals, and my y value is going to be 8 or 8. Okay. Now, I'm soft like summer butter. So if you want to try these on your own, please pause the video. But if you just are like, I feel like I need some more practice, then hang tight. I'm going to go over it. So what is the slope of the equation of a line that is parallel? That word, parallel. Parallel is going to be like these two L's. It's going to be the same direction. Okay, like parallel's got the two L's, so the same direction. I don't know if it will help you. To the y-axis, and it's going to pass through -3 and negative 1. So it's parallel to the y-axis. So that means it's going to be up and down, up and down. And it's going to pass through points negative 3 and 1. So because it's up and down, I'm going to use bucks. Vertical, it's vertical, undefined slope. You can write out undefined. I'm just going to circle U to know it's undefined. And it's x equals negative 3. Y'all are so, snaps for y'all. Y'all are so smart. I know you're doing this all on your own. All right, the slope of an equation of a line is perpendicular, that word perpendicular, to the y-axis. So I know it's not going to be this way. It's going to cross, just like an intersection. And the y-axis is here. Let me erase this other nonsense that I have, like this and this. And the y-axis here, and it's perpendicular to the y-axis, and it's going to pass through points 4 and 9, okay? And that is not going to be on here. It's going to be, way up here, because 4 and 9 is going to be way up here. Way up there. But further up. So it's perpendicular to the y-axis. So this is going to be across, so it's going to be HOY. H-O-Y. Horizontal. Straight across. Slope of 0. And y equals, so it's going to be y equals 9. And that's going to be our answers. These are our answers, guys. That's what we're doing. Y'all are so smart. Okie dokie, artichokes. I hope this helps. I'm going to erase all this. So if you need to go back and look at it. Okay, so, oh, look at that. X equals negative 1. Horizontal. Wow, we got that one. Y equals 8. Oh, vertical. Bucks. X equals negative 3. Horizontal. Y equals 9. I think we are the smartest on the block. All right. You guys are going to do this extra practice on your own. Pause the video. Stop. Challenge yourself. Learn something. Okay? Challenge yourself. Okay? Pause the video. Okay, now that you practice, let's go through the answers. That one's going to be 5. That one's going to be 4. That's going to be 1. That's going to be A. That's going to be A. Okay? You got it? Okay. Make sure you practice. Make sure you get it right. All right? Next. Oh, those are the answers right there. Those are the answers. All right. Now, I know it says task cards, but I really want you guys to work and finish your IXL knowledge check. Your ALEKS knowledge check. That's the focus of the day. So make sure you get your notes done and complete your ALEKS knowledge check. I'll be chatting with each one of you guys on your map scores. So make sure that you have your paper ready. Good luck, guys. I hope you have a great day, and I hope this helps. All right. Thank you. Bye.